Topical question paper solution part 7, and in this session we will solve and discuss 10 questions, and the topic is current. The course is Cambridge O level physics. Course code is 5054. Let's start the questions. So question number 1, a cell is connected to a resistor. What is the EMF of the cell equal to? EMF is the electromotive force. EMF is the amount of work done in the circuit for each unit of charge that passes. So EMF is W over Q. W is the amount of work done in joule, and Q is the charge. So 1 volt, the unit of EMF is equal to 1 joule per coulomb. So it is the amount of work done in moving a unit charge through through a closed circuit. Okay, question number 2. The diagram shows two resistors connected in series with a cell. Which statement defines the potential difference across x, y? The potential difference across x, y is the amount of work done in moving a charge from point x to y. So 1 volt is the unit of potential difference. So 1 volt is equal to 1 joule per coulomb. So potential difference is equal to work done over charge, that is the amount of work that is needed to drive or to flow the charge from point x to point y, or from point y to point x, through this element, through this component, and that work done per unit charge is the potential difference. There is a difference between a potential difference and the electromotive force. In electromotive force, the amount of work done is for the charge to traverse in a complete circuit from one terminal of the battery, and then the charge will come back to other terminal of the battery. Whereas in potential difference definition, the charge will move through the component. So the potential difference is across the component. It is not across the whole circuit. Okay. So the potential difference is across the component. The charge will move uh, through that component. Okay. So next question. Question number 3. Which two resistor combinations have the same resistance between X and Y? If you see combinations P and S, the upper branch of P has 2 ohm, the upper branch of S also has 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 between X and Y. The lower branch of P has 2 ohm, and the lower branch of S also has 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 ohm. So P and S are identical. You can see R is a series parallel combination, and in Q there are 3 resistances. So the resistance of Q is not matching to any of them, and R is this series and parallel combination, so it is 2.5 ohm in R. If 1 ohm are connected in parallel, so their combined resistance is 0.5, and 2 plus 0.5 is 2.5. Whereas in Q the net resistance less than 1 ohm. Okay, only P and S are identical circuits. So option B, P and S. Question number 4. The potential difference between the ends of a conductor is 12 volt. How much electrical energy is converted to other forms of energy in the conductor when the 100 coulomb of charge flows through it? The formula for energy is power multiplied with the time, and power is voltage multiplied with the current. and I multiplied with the T is the charge. So energy is voltage multiplied with the charge. Volt is 12, charge is 100, so energy is 1200 joules. Question number 5. A wire of length 1 meter has a resistance of 2 ohms. When connected to a cell, the current in the wire is 3 amperes. A 2 meter length of the same wire is connected to the same cell. What is the resistance of the wire and the current in it? As the material is same, the composition of the wire is same, but its length is doubled to that of the previous wire. That means its resistance will become twice. So the second wire of 2 meter length will offer twice the resistance, that is 4 ohm. If resistance become double, then the current will become half, because the relationship between the current and the resistance is inverse relationship. So the resistance offered by the 2 meter wire is 4 ohm, and the current measured by the ammeter will be 1.5 ampere, that is half of 3 ampere. So is option C. As resistance is proportional to length, so the resistance of same wire will become double if its length becomes double. So if L is equal to 1 meter and R is equal to 2 ohm, then if L becomes 2 meter, then R will become 4 ohms. It is a kind of direct relationship. So if resistance to the same cell, same electromagnetic force becomes double, then the current will become half. According to Ohm's law, R is equal to V over I. If voltage is the same, if electromotive force is the same, then V is constant, and if R is doubled, then I will become 1 half. So option C. Okay, next question. Question number 6. An electrical quantity is defined as the energy converted by a source in driving a unit charge around a complete circuit. What is this quantity called? That quantity is electromotive force. If a charge is to traverse around a complete circuit, then it is the electromotive force. Whereas if a charge is to traverse only through a component, then it is a potential difference. So here in this question, I am reading this question again. An electrical quantity is defined as the energy converted by a source and driving a unit charge around a complete circuit, and that physical quantity is electromotive force. Question number 7. The diagram shows an electric circuit. Which pair of readings is obtained when a suitable power supply is connected between X and Y? It is a 24 ohm resistor, and for all the options like A, B, C and D, if you find the resistance, if you calculate the resistance for every option, like for option A, the resistance is V over R, that is 2 over 6 for option A. For option B, the resistance is 2 over zero point 0.5, because voltage is 2 and ammeter and the current is 0.5. For option C, the resistance is 12 volt over zero point 0.5 ampere, and in this case the resistance is 24 ohms. So C option is the correct option, because voltmeter is measuring 12 volt and ammeter is measuring 0.5 ampere. And from Ohm's law, V over R, V over I in this case is 24 ohms. So R is equal to V over I, and for option C, R is equal to 12 over 0.5 is 24 ohms. Okay, next question. How could the unit of potential difference, the volt, can also be written? 1 volt is 1 joule per coulomb. So it's option D. Okay, next question. Question number 9. X and Y are lamps with filaments made from the same material. Material is same. The filament of lamp X is thicker and shorter than that of lamp Y. When connected to the mains and switched on, which is the brighter lamp and which lamp has the larger resistance? As X is thicker, area of cross section is larger, so its resistance is lesser. So it will be less uh, brighter as it will heat up less. Again, as X is thicker, the area of cross section is larger. That means the resistance of X lamp is lesser. So as the resistance of X lamp is lesser means less voltage will be dropped across it, and as a result it will be less brighter as it will heat up less. So option D, the brighter lamp is Y and the higher resistance is Y, because the lamp Y has thinner resistance, so its resistance will be higher, and due to this higher resistance more voltage will drop across this resistance as it will heat up. Okay, so it will be more brighter. So option D. Okay, question number 10. If 1 ohm resistor and a 2 ohm resistor are connected in series across a 12 volt DC supply, what is the current in the circuit? In the series circuit, the net or the effective resistance is the sum of all the individual resistances. So the total resistance in this case is 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 ohms, and that 3 ohm resistor is connected across 12 volt DC supply. So I is equal to V over R, that is I is equal to 12 over 3, so it is 4 ampere.